Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is gonna be all about Five Below makeup. I visited the store twice. I've heard a lot about it, and I decided that I will just do an affordable, low-end drugstore type of vibe. So I went there and they had so many interesting things. It's like a all-in-one type of store, and they have candy, toys, games, beauty, even style, like fashion. I was a little shook by it. I am wearing this amour, which means love in French, shirt that I got for $5 at Five Below. The majority of the products cost $5 and below, and there are some like high-end, more techie stuff that you will find, and they do not cost more than 10. But majority of the store will be $5 and below. Sometimes you get sales even where you get the fashion for even half the price. So that's pretty cool. They had a lot of products by Wet n Wild. There was some thrown in there. I did not see any e.l.f. but some other random brands. So yes, $5 and below. I mean, I'm feeling my little amour top. You would never guess that it was from Five and Below. So I saw it, I thought it was very appropriate for this video. So I will give you guys a few clips of the store and what the beauty section looks like, and then I will go straight into the video. So thank you again for stopping by. For those of you who are new, welcome. And for those of you who've been here for a while, thank you for coming back. I have quite a stash. It's a little heavy, y'all. And it says cool stuff 1 to 5, Five Below. So this is my bag. I try to purchase things that I knew I would really use, like not just for this video. So I have my receipt here. I spent a little bit more than I wanted to, but I got some good stuff, and I am so excited to show you guys. So as I go along, I'll tell you how much they cost and what they are. So yeah, we'll just go straight into the video. The very first thing I'm gonna use is the 3-in-1 primer that I found over there. And this one was in coconut. This is the Photo Focus by Wet n Wild, and it is prep, set, and refresh. So you can do 3 things with it. And this was $5. I will check the price, the regular price at the drugstore, but I think it's just about the same. To keep my hair away from my face, I'm gonna use these and just hold it back. I do not want it to get in the way of my makeup application, so we will do that. I will go in with the Photo Focus Expresso foundation by Wet n Wild. I did not purchase this one because I already had it in my collection, but they also sell it at Five Below and it costs $5. So we're just gonna go in. I got some brushes. Not that I need any, but for the purpose of the video, I wanted to show you guys a good variety of the brushes. I got the powder brush, the crease brush, it's like a blending brush. Then I got the eyeshadow and the angle blender. So I am gonna use the angle blender. Hopefully this is good. But honestly, like, it's applying just as good as my Morphe brush. Well, that's a stretch, but it's applying okay. Like, I have no complaints, but immediately there's some shedding, but it's $4, so you know. And just to make sure everything is blended to perfection, I'm using my beauty sponge and going all over. Have you guys been to Five Below? What do you think about it? Like, they got some gems, y'all. Like, this brush was not half bad, but I will give you guys my final thoughts towards the end of the video. The concealer I'm using is not from Five Below. I did not find anything in my shade. So I'm just gonna go speed through this process right here. In the news for the past week or so, I mean, coronavirus has taken over the US. So how are you guys doing? I hope you guys and your families are staying safe and healthy, because the struggle is real. Thursday was my last official day at work. We were scheduled for spring break the last week of the month. After the governor's speech last Thursday, basically stating that certain counties were at risk. The decision was to shut down, pretty much close schools. So we kind of like on the involuntary house arrest, if you will. That's what it feels like, but I think it was a great decision. We are trying to safeguard the people and make sure that the kids, especially, who are so prone to like the flu and stuff like that, we're just trying to keep them safe. So basically, we have 2 weeks of spring break, and it would be a great thing if people had the flexibility of travel, you know, but we do not. I mean, you can travel if you want to, but you expose yourself and your loved ones to coronavirus and the possibility of being exposed. For that reason, my students got an extra week off, plus the week that they already had scheduled for spring break. So 2 weeks home, they will be doing online classes, basically doing online work. But yeah, that is the state of affairs right now. So yes, honey. In Arkansas, currently, we have over 12, more than 12 at this point, confirmed presumptive cases per the governor. And life is kind of at a standstill, especially for education. You guys know I work at a high school. But I mean, you can still move around, but just cautiously. A lot of the major areas that would normally host a large crowd, these locations have been closed. The next brush is also by Chic Pro, and this is a powder brush to apply foundation, bronzer, or powder. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. This is very affordable, less than $5 as well. And this is the finishing powder, and I'm gonna go all over the face. Well, I actually found 2 palettes that I liked. So the Colorco palette is all of the lights, and it's $5. You can see it right there. I mean, if I didn't know, I would not even think that I got her at the $5 and below store. It has a nice protective layer, which I appreciate. I don't know how the colors are gonna perform, but this is very pretty. And just to back it up, I got one that has a few more mattes. And this one is by Wet n Wild. I've used a similar palette in the past. And this is the My Glamour Squad. So very nice. I will put everything I've used in the description below in case you guys want the information or the names. Oh, it has a mirror. Guys, it has a mirror. You know how I always complain about the Morphe palettes? It has a mirror and it has the names of all the eyeshadows. How cool is that? Like $5? They did that. Now, don't ask me about the ingredients. I probably do not want to know. Yeah. So I'm gonna go in the crease. Okay, I'm going in Dawn. Dawn is nice. And I'm just gonna create a nice crease color. I don't quite know what I'm gonna do, but we'll figure it out. And the crease brush is really performing well. I mean, I've been keeping up with what's happening like all over the world, especially in Italy. And man, they're going through it. So many people are quarantined. I'm talking about millions and millions of people quarantined. And bless their heart. So yeah, I don't know what lies ahead for us, but I'm just praying that I'm using Light Up as well to go in the crease. Ooh, this is pretty. And I pray that we are able to overcome this and quickly, because I will intensify it with this color right here. In the Wet n Wild palette. It is very deep, and I know it's going to work because I've used the other palette and I love it so much. So we're gonna intensify this, see, instantly. So for that, I will use the eyeshadow brush, and this was $2. I'm gonna use Beam from this palette right here without any. Listen, Beam is not bad. Oh, This is nice. Like, I really did not have high hopes for this, but it is not bad. It really isn't. I'm gonna use some setting spray, and I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna go with firecracker, kind of like to match my situation here, or electric. So electric and firecracker. We're gonna go in. I mean, I don't know if it will apply, but we're gonna add some more depth with electric. They're shimmers, but it's okay. And firecracker. And I'm just adding it on top of that delicious brown shade I used earlier, because they're kind of like in the same family. I need to make it less pink and more gold. I'm gonna go in with this gold shimmer from the Wet n Wild palette and kind of go on top of that already pinkish shimmer that I put a while ago, because I'm kind of feeling that. But so far, I mean, I don't hate this. I'm gonna go below my lash line with the flat brush and just buff in that brown shade. I'm using NYX matte eyeliner. Did not get that at the Five Below. I will go in with some blush by Wet n Wild that I found there as well, and this is the Mellow Wine. So I'm gonna go in. I feel like I do not have a blush brush, so I'm gonna go in with the same angle brush I used to apply the foundation. I've already wiped off the excess. Sometimes you just have to be a little creative, you know? All right. I do wish this was a little more red though. I might have to cheat y'all because I feel like I want a little more red. So I'm gonna go in a different palette and get me some red. I'm gonna go in Jaclyn Hill palette because this one is a little bit not kind of what I was hoping for. So I'm gonna go in here and change this color a little bit. Yeah. And make it a little more red. So I went in the Jaclyn Hill palette and switched this up, honey. I feel like I needed to match my amour. So so the pigment is not that great in that other palette because I barely went in with Living My Best, and child, we are here. So I'm gonna go back in the Wet n Wild. So many steps y'all, but necessary. And just go back and brush that in. Every mistake is a fashion statement, okay? So we had one situation, we change it up, and I like it. My next item is a brow product, and this is the Micro Brow Pencil by Wet n Wild in the shade Deep Brown. It's similar to like the Anastasia Brow Wiz, just the shape and style. So I will just speed up this process because you guys have seen me do my brows quite a few times. All right, I'm gonna shape my brows. I'm gonna go back to Lit Up and Dawn just to brush everything back and make sure I have no harsh lines. So that is what I'm doing. And making sure that there's a smooth transition from one to the other. As we're gonna highlight the brow bone, we will use the same gold and just highlight. Why not? And I'm gonna use the fluffy brush and blend everything. Just to keep with the theme of this video, I will use the same shadow brush and go with that black. I'm using the black from the Wet n Wild palette and just for the lip, I got the Mega Last Stained Glass. I've never used it before, and it is in the shade Heart Shattering. I've never used this before. I don't know what the finish is, but I am gonna line my lips just in case. This is by NYX, and this is in the shade Mahogany. Oh, unexpected. This is the most pigmented gloss I've ever seen. So this is not a lipstick I thought that it was, and it's okay. I don't know how I feel about this gloss, y'all. So this is okay. I also got this Wet n Wild Lash Renegade, and this was $4.99. This was $4.99, and this is a multi-dimensional mascara. So let's see how that works. I always use a lash primer, and I want to give this the best possible chance of performing well on my eyes. So I will do what I would normally do if this were like my regular makeup. I'm not gonna use falsies today, so be shocked. I am not mad at this lash. I am not mad at Lash Renegade. No, I don't know about smearing and being smudge proof because I've not worn it long enough to know, but it's not bad. The next thing I got is this Hello Halo. So this is a blush highlighter by Wet n Wild, and you guys already know I love the Mega Glow highlighters, so hopefully this one should perform the same way. By the way, I'm still rocking my passion twist. All I did was cut it short and then I untwisted it. You know, I like to do that and just make it last a little longer. I'm using a highlighter brush. This is supposed to be a blush highlighter, but nobody's gonna use that as a blush. So I'm gonna use both. I'm gonna mix them in. Ooh, let's see. Ooh, ooh, who is supposed to be using this as a blush? Because this is bright honey. Ooh, wow. Okay, so I went a little heavy-handed, but we'll fix that. Bringing out all my texture. Probably would be more appropriate for lighter skin, but I'll make it work. I mean, I love the Mega Glow powder, so I knew I was gonna like this, but she is light frosty. So I'm gonna go in with one of my older Mega Glows and just help that out a little bit, because this is not it. Ooh, mamma mia. I feel like I'm just making it bad to worse. So since we are so lit up in here, we can tone her down, because this is a bit much. I feel like this is just too light already as is. I'm just gonna go over it with the all over brush. And that's basically how you fix it. Ooh, that was a lot. So you guys know I'm not feeling the whole lip. I also got some wipes. This is the Wet n Wild Under the Sheets, and it was $2.99. So we're gonna do something nude. I wasn't feeling that other lip color at all. For the lip, I'm gonna go in with Natural Beauty by Lancome, because oh, much better. Alright guys, this is the final look. I tried quite a few of what I bought. I did not use all the products. There are still some right there that I did not use, but I'll probably give you guys an update about them. So let us do a quick recap. For the most part, the products I used were not too bad. So I really enjoyed the mist of the coconut 3-in-1 primer water. This was nice. I love the scent. I don't know necessarily if it did anything special for my makeup. Hold up. This was a hit for me. So the Click Pro brushes ranged from $2 to $4, and they were okay. I think my favorite one was the blender. This was the crease brush. This was very good. And the all over brush was nice as well. There is some shedding from it, but not too much. So that was pretty good. This All of the Lights palette is super pretty. I love the mirror that comes with it. I love the color selection on here. The pigment, not so great. And I don't think that there was much pigment in Firecracker and Electric. But the fact that the names are listed on there, as well as the mirror that comes with it, I mean, that is definitely a plus. For $5. You cannot beat that with a stick. Like, you can have an easy everyday makeup look with it and it would work. So I like that. You guys already know how I feel about Wet n Wild. The products that from them are pretty good. They work pretty well. This palette was no exception. The chocolate brown in there really looked good on my crease. And then I went in with a deeper color from the Jaclyn Hill palette to kind of complete the redness that I was looking for personally. But this was very good. And I used the white shimmery shade for the inner corner as well as the brow bone. The blush for me was a fail, just because, like, you guys know me. I usually go in for a lot of va-va-voom with my blush. And I just don't see it. It could be the brush that I used. I don't know. But, like, where's my blush? Where is it? I prefer when we have some blush. Okay, so yeah, this kind of disappeared pretty quickly, although it is from Wet n Wild. I don't think it performed that well. As you can see, I just reapplied this, so this was a pass for me. The Mega Glow Blush Lighter, a blush and a highlighter in one. Honestly, nobody's gonna use that other shade as a blush. They're both highlighters to me, and they are very light. Now, I worked with it, and I packed it on pretty well. So, and I was able to like buff it in with a beauty blender, but by itself it is too light for me, and I probably will find somebody to gift this who is lighter than I am. But if I'm gonna use it in the future, I'll probably put it as a base and put my regular highlighter, which is more golden, bronzy color that I typically use. So this was okay. I love everything from Mega Glow line, but I did not like this because of the color. Nothing else. The color was not the right one for me. This is Mega Last Stained Glass. This is a lip gloss. I thought it was a lipstick, liquid lipstick. It's cute, but with the color that I had going on, it just was not a good fit. So I removed it as you saw in the video, and I went ahead with a nude lipstick from different line. That was from Lancome, I'm sorry. But don't like this at all. And even by itself, I don't know if I would use it, but it does leave you with a nice stain. Even underneath this Natural Beauty lip that I'm wearing, which is a nude, I can see the stain sipping through. So it is very potent, very pigmented, but I did not like this. And I think I covered everything. If I forgot anything, I'll be sure to put all the products down in the description box. Thank you so much for your patience watching this long video, and I hope you like the final look. I like it. I can dig it a little bit. Even if it was from Five Below, like, nobody could tell. If I did not tell you, you would not know. And the fashion, y'all, like, give it up for the fashion. Like, how cute is this top? I also got a couple other t-shirts that I will be wearing in my future videos, and I will tell you guys all about it. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.